I'll bring the word to Lucifer songs. That's hilarious to me right there. Yeah. I should have floated that. Bring some light to the darkness. But anyway, it's your boy, Hustler 3X. I don't know if I'm coming this prophet, non-prophet, or whatever. I might be coming this gump. There ain't no telling. But what I'm here to talk about is this world. You know what I mean? How stuff going. How stuff is. All of that. You know, it's like science. I guess I'm gonna say I come to drop science. You know, I actually can say that because I'm dropping science. I'm believing in God. You know what I'm saying? I'm right now as we sit here believing the earth 6,000 years old. That's how I feel. It made perfect sense. You know what I mean? The science is here confusing everybody. I think them dudes is I think they making the rules. You know what I mean? They getting all the questions right and they answering everything and they being geniuses like that Neil DeCrappy, whatever his name is. They some really smart dudes. But they fish in a barrel. They can't really get it wrong because it's they own stuff. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna keep up with them like NASA. All that stuff they say might be true. But my daddy Bible say all that stuff they saying is impossible. They tricking you. Be careful. Be careful. They've been tricking us from day one, man. I've been digging. I've been digging deep, 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 deep into all kind of stuff I probably ain't even supposed to be digging into. You know what I mean? I found out my father wanted me to test the spirits. I test them to death. I ain't no shame. I test them to death. I can't even explain it. I test them to death. I want to know everything. I always been that way, and now I'm in my element for my father. So I'm trying to figure out everything. You know, I hear them say stuff like global warming, global warming, but then I look and it been the coldest winter in a long time in like North Pole or something. You know what I mean? I remember back in Antarctica, why ain't nobody never went back there. I mean, that Antarctica pact, look it up. That's the only pact the whole world signed off on. Niggas that hate each other agreed to agree on this. The ocean rising. Why's the ocean rising if the ice back freezing? That don't make no sense to me, but nobody don't say nothing about that. Stuff like, what can I say? Stuff like, I know you gotta notice the sky getting different. Everybody not noticing the sky getting different and the sky getting different. Everybody ain't crazy. And then look, the only thing that ever raised the water up usually, how's it raising up if it's freezing? But the only thing ever usually raises up is the moon. It feel like a full moon all the time. People acting like it's a full moon all the time. I'm in the hood. It's crazy. Everybody crazy. White people got to worry about going to the mall probably because they shoot up the whole mall, 15 people. But every minute of every day, somebody getting shot in the hood over nothing. Now, and it's a ridiculous type of nothing too. Ain't that I'm crazy? I'm gonna shoot up everybody because I got a gun because I believe that Clinton is the Antichrist and some kind of crap, whatever be going through, the white society mind when they do that or whatever. And I ain't saying black people don't neither. I ain't saying all that, but I kind of am because they don't. We shoot each other one on one, pow pow pow, or have us shooting at one person, pow pow pow, and hit 9 people on accident because we can't shoot our guns sideways. Which don't, it's whatever, man. But it's so much stuff going on. There's so much stuff going on. They out for your brain. They out to take your brain. They out to get stuff moving. They out to get you confused. Think about this. Think about this. Okay, Garden of Eden beginning. Satan there, or maybe he ain't. Maybe a serpent there. It would have however much you want to argue. If you're an argument type person, he wasn't. But get to the part where you say, okay, we'll go on with the story. All right. His words like, did God really say something, something, something? That's that doubt. You think he only talked to them, the first two people? He been in King's ears since the beginning of time. For us, anyway. He been into. I mean, I done walked this whole walk and got to the point where I'm basically fanatic with it. You know what I mean? It don't show, it don't look, but I'm kind of crazy, so I stay away and I don't post as much as I used to post because when I'm posting is like on a whole different level. Because I'm done with that other level. I went upstairs and I'm in the upper room type swing. You know, it's a place you got. It's God only give you what you can handle, and if you can't handle what's on the floors below you, why is He gonna give you access up there to just slow everybody else down? It ain't hate or nothing. It's do. It's go, you go where your faith leads you. You know what I mean? My faith is. I think it's endless because I understand the more faith I got, the the more I'm gonna get to know. So if somebody coming at me to chop my head off, I'm thinking God gonna stop it even if He don't. If He don't, He didn't want to. And if I got faith like that, if they don't, if He do stop it, whoo, I get to know something, and I live to know something. I live for God, and I live to know something. All the other stuff is just gifts God gave me, and I thank Him for it every minute. You know what I mean? I ain't really scared of the world. It's stuff I don't know. It's people that think it's stuff going on. Okay, so you got this big planet coming, the Rubu, and I always been thinking that since I was little. That it gotta be if we got this big ball of energy right here, it gotta be a ground for that somewhere. Where's that? And they had like a 36, 3200 year pattern. How you know? You know what I mean? The way the world wants you to think is that God made the earth. I don't know if it's flat, round, whatever you want to, however you feeling. I don't feel like arguing with nobody. I know what the Bible's saying. I ride with that. So He made the earth, and then it's like a firmament. And He put the sun and the earth inside that. You know what I mean? And that's what it say. Okay, now here comes science. Science want to tell you that it was a little speck of nothing, and it blew up, pow, zillion miles an hour. Been doing it for a billion years. Okay, I was like 8 or 9 when I figured this out. Space 8 billion years old or some made up crap like that. Cause who could possibly know that? But yeah, you've been hearing this your whole life, so you believe it. Okay, but it's that long, and they got asteroids in it, and they ice or meteors or something. I forgot which one, but they only live 100,000 years. Okay, answer me this, and they come from the Big Bang, cause ain't no big giants out there kicking them. So why they still moving so fast? But yeah, and they got orbits. You know, Hades comet come back. That nigga was messed up one year. I don't remember exactly which time it was supposed to come back, but I'm like, it ain't on time. That's what I was doing. I'm like a little black boy in the ghetto, so who the fuck I'ma tell? Nobody don't care. Boy, shut up and go get me that soda or some shit, or buy me some Newports or some shit. But anyway, if they last 100,000 years in space, 1 billion years old, how the they still around? Why they ain't melted yet? How where they getting the energy to continue for well beyond 100,000 years? You know, sometimes 100,000 going to billions. It go up plenty times in the millions. So they full of shit, you know, on that one. Okay, and what about this? What happened to Pluto? Now all of a sudden ain't a Pluto. Then they got weird stuff happening with Saturn, I think, or something like that. It's just crazy. And I mean, I've seen stuff with Saturn. It's a ring on Saturn, Nike swoosh, the ring on my finger, all that stuff got to do with Saturn. And it's supposed to be a what's that? A hexagon on Saturn. But then at the same time, the Bible's saying ain't really no Saturn. Saturn, whatever it is, it ain't far. You know what I mean? So it's just all kind of stuff to get you confused. So what you really need to base yourself on is Jesus died for your sins as a gift from God to die for your sin. and now he on the right hand side of God. He God right hand man. There's a lot of people say, okay, well, Jesus God, and I'm still working on that, but I'm pretty sure he ain't. No offense. I'm just saying, how you gonna be somebody right? How you gonna be the boss and the right hand man? Who was he praying to all in different times? Why would Satan even try to tempt God when Satan know God is God? When all he been doing our whole life is tempting God's creations. You know what I mean? It's so much that don't match with people taking that. I don't know. I ain't putting nobody down. I'm just saying, since I made that decision and went through that fear and everything, I got on a whole nother level, man. And it was less work, but it was more productive. So it's like I get messages. I have dreams. I'm confident in my faith. Don't want to die. Don't want to feel the pain. All that type of stuff is like that. But I ain't bit more scared of it. But then at the same time, it worked good because I never really was. I done died a couple times, and I done came back to listen to people tell me how I didn't. So I ain't really got nothing to prove to no more. I ain't really got nothing to prove no more. I feel good. I mean, I can't walk and understand, but I can't walk. It's just weird now. But it's get better and get off and on, and it's testing me, and it's making me stronger. When it's time to walk, I'll be able to. It's just God testing me. God super test. I mean, He had to make me humble, man. What else was gonna make me humble? Everything got sent to me. Went to sleep. Even fighting, I could fight. Where that come from? But every fight I had, I came out the victor. I ain't exactly know how to fight like karate, but then I understand with my Alzheimer's. If anybody better than me at anything, I'm five. I never think it's 7 billion people on here and I'm top 10 at this, so I'm excellent at it. I think I'm top 10. I'm supposed to be top one, unless what's the point? And before I get to top one, I'm gonna get to about 10 or 7, and then I'm not gonna be interested in no more. What's the point? Ain't nothing else to lose, ain't nothing else to learn, and whatever you have to learn is so far and mixed in between that that's too much work. I quit. I'm ready to watch cartoons or eat cookies or something. I got grown up, so it went to other things. But it's whatever. I just want to come on here and tell y'all, God got y'all. God got you. God is out here for you. He out here hard. And I want to thank you kids, because y'all where my heart at. I was glad when y'all came up and uplifted the church, because man, they was losing with the same old, same old. They're like, well, you only got to do this and you got to do that. And I'm like, man, ever since I was little, that junk was sounding like I ain't got a clue what you talking about, and y'all see me kind of desperate, and y'all trying too hard. I don't think it's that hard. And y'all came back and y'all showed faith with these rhymes and these. Whew, I got to do it. But y'all came back and y'all with these rhymes and y'all showed faith. You know what I mean? I don't know how many of y'all got it real or not. I don't know, but I know for a fact how y'all coming is y'all testing the spirits, and y'all coming and y'all bringing that word like it's y'all bringing the word as the word, and for everybody else think. And I love that about y'all, and I love that. I love it to death, man. But check this out. This is my going off music. It's gonna be some kind of commercial. Who knew YouTube was gonna have super commercials? So I knew that though, but I didn't think they was gonna be that gay. I thought they was gonna be, some. I didn't know it was gonna be all of them. Let me do something else. Just something that get me up out of here. Just hey, but you know what's good about it? You can bust this. So yeah, the truth featuring Thistle Flame and Trip Lee. Listen to some of this stuff. Everybody in the building, everybody got a hand in the air. Everybody in the building, everybody got a hand in the air. I'm old in the world, but yo, I grew up on rap. Listen to him for a second before I go. Everybody got a we all want it, we all need it,
We all
That's
want
gospel,
it.
yo. Them
We all
kids,
need
them
it.
kids did the damn
We
thing.
all want it. We all need it.
Man,
We all want it. We all strong. We all gon' feel the cancer this life, but we got that hope. We all gon' feel the pressure, but know that we got that hope.
it's
In
your
case
boy,
you feel defeated,
Hustle
in
3X,
Jesus we got
Super
that hope. In
Genius.
Jesus we got that hope. In Jesus we got that hope.